Almost everyone knows someone who is gluten-free, and sometimes it can be hard to come up with a recipe idea or alternatives to some favorite recipes that will work for those with different allergies.
So today, Melissa Smith is here from Natural Grocer to talk about some great upcoming gluten-free fare that they have taken on, which is awesome.
Yeah.
And then some delicious gluten-free Snickerdoodles. I'm stoked for this.
I know. All of this is great.
And especially this time of the year, we still want to have fun, yummy treats for everyone. But when you think about working around all these allergies, it gets a little harder than it used to be.
Cookie exchanges, like those are really challenging if you have a food intolerance or sensitivity allergy. So this is a great option. These are gluten-free, dairy-free, soy-free, paleo, delicious. So we're making these guys because we're having our gluten-free fair this Saturday. So you could take your gluten-free foodie friends out to Natural Grocers, and we've got some like holiday treats and all this. So we'll be making some awesome, I'll be making gingerbread cookies and doing a gluten-free class.
Really?
Yeah, so it'll be really fun.
So is there multiple classes going on from 11 to 3, or what's happening?
So from 11 to 3, we're having a full tasting in the store. So some great like gluten-free holiday products. And then from noon to 1, I'm holding a class where we're going to be talking about gluten-free living and some different recipes and like a big booklet of holiday recipes. And then we're making gingerbread cookies.
Ooh,
I love it.
Nice.
Yeah, so these are our awesome Snickerdoodles that are great for any cookie exchange you want to go to. And so I just have your dry ingredients. You can just lightly mix those there.
Okay.
So it's just almond flour, a little bit of coconut flour, some baking powder. And then we've got our wet ingredients over here. So we've got a little vanilla extract, coconut oil, and these, that can go right in there. And so these are paleo as well. And so that means they don't have any refined grains and they don't have any refined sugars. So for the sweetener, we're actually using maple syrup, which is awesome. So we're gonna do a 1/4 cup of that. And I like measuring the maple syrup after the oil. We just threw a little coconut oil in there. And so it kind of helps lubricate the measuring cup a little bit.
Oh, smart.
And so if you're measuring honey or if you're measuring maple syrup or whatever.
I love those little tricks and tips.
It's
that
so
you
nice.
have. Yeah.
Yeah, like scooping honey out of a little tablespoon is really hard. So, yeah.
And then someone like you tells me that, and then I'm like, why didn't I think of that?
Life's changed. It's amazing. So we've got our dry ingredients here, our almond flour mixture, and we've got our wet here. So I'm just going to add these in. And if you want to mix those together for me. So these are really, I love cinnamony things and kind of vanilla things. So these are really nice for the holidays too. So we're just going to roll these guys up in some cinnamon sugar. Do you want to throw some gloves on? So this dough comes together really nicely. It's egg-free, so you can totally snack on the dough. Like have the kids snack on the dough. That's my favorite part. Yeah. And it's really delicious. So I enjoy that. So it comes together really well.
Not that many ingredients either.
No, not a ton.
So that's easy.
And I think that can be intimidating when you're cooking gluten-free, just because you're like, what's guar gum? What is, what is all these things? And so, yeah, this comes together really easy. And I like using the almond flour just because I feel like it has a little bit more nutrition in there. All right, so we just grab about a tablespoon, like a little ball like this. It comes together pretty easily, and kind of squish it in your hands.
And make snowballs?
And we make little snowballs.
Nice.
And then I've got a little bit of cinnamon sugar in here. And so instead of regular refined sugar, we've got our coconut palm sugar. And so this is an unrefined form of sugar, a little bit lower glycemic index, so it's not going to have the same reaction. You're not going to have the same insulin response as you are going to with like a refined white sugar. So we just pop these guys in there.
Just drop them in?
Yeah, roll them around, flop them around.
Wow, I can tell that dough looks delicious. Like, it's so hard for me right now not to just dive in and start.
I know, totally. So we just, this guy, we pop it on our baking sheet, parchment lined, oven 350. Yeah.
For how long?
We do for about 8 minutes.
Oh, 8 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we dive in and try?
Yeah, we do.
So, is this one of the ones you're showing tomorrow or teaching?
So this will be a recipe that will be available, but we'll be demonstrating the gingerbread cookies. Yeah,
this is good. Really good.
Do you guys approve?
Oh my gosh, I love these.
I approve.
They're really healthy too. Look at all the stuff in there. That's great.
And great when you have this fair, too. If you have any questions or you're new to having someone who's celiac, you can ask questions. You make it easy for them to find ingredients that work.
Absolutely, absolutely.
All in one place.
Yeah.
All right, well, have fun tomorrow. Thank you so much for sharing this recipe.
Thank you so much.
We'll have this online a little bit later this morning as well.
Definitely.
All right, stay with us. Coming up next here on North Dakota Today, we're going to be talking to Catalyst Medical Center.